Good evening, everybody. My name is Calvis, and welcome to this matchup between Undesired Prophecy and Team Madness. We're going to begin with Team Madness attacking up on Clubhouse. We've seen a lot of Clubhouse from Bravo Division over the past couple of weeks, and the bans haven't really looked too creative so far. A lot of Thatcher, a lot of Maverick, and then a lot of Mira and Echo. But we're going to change things up with Thermite. Thermite's a pretty solid ban. You can prevent them from opening up a jacuzzi wall as easily, or construction. I guess more secondary walls. However, with Maverick still in play, he's going to be able to open up CCTV wall with ease. There goes Thatcher though. Team Madness, despite attacking first, will take away Thatcher, likely hinting that they are quite well prepared for playing without him. And there we go. You see Echo, nothing super special there. Echo's just an insanely annoying op. He has the ACOG, so he can gun people down with ease. He also has a pretty annoying gadget that can deny plant, give intel. It's hard to see, and make your life a real headache towards the end of a round. And finally, Valkyrie, interesting ban. That means Mira's still in play. Undesired Prophecy maybe has a Mira pocket strat ready to go, denying another intel op instead. So I stand corrected. We do see some pretty interesting bans come out. Let's see who they decide to pick, if that Mira will get used or not. Surprised Team Madness up. I was going to say I'm surprised that they don't bring the Habana with so few options in the hard reach category. Get everything you can get. Turn the audio up real quick. Perfect. We see Jaeger and Wamai likely to help protect those Maestro Evil Eyes. With Valkyrie and Echo banned, you're kind of limited on your intel. So those Maestro Evil Eyes are going to become even more important. And with Zofia and Buck showing, as well as Maverick, or I guess Zofia and Maverick now,
defenders, protect
those
your bombs
nades are going to really be important to deny, I guess, if you're a defender. We're going to go to the default primary site location here in CCTV and cash room. See if we have anything super cheeky or a pretty standard hold where the gunplay will be the deciding factor between these two teams.
Seconds to go.
Pretty standard Evil Eye cameras.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers locate and defuse the bomb.
Buck, despite no longer having frag grenades, is still a top tier pick for almost any map. Being able to play vertically from below a site and soft reach is amazing. No other operator really gives you as much vertical play utility as Buck. Sure, there's Sledge, but he really only works if you can get control above the site, not below. Warrior, though, getting a kill from who knows where with Capital, probably someone in garage now dead. Jaeger out here holding the master bedroom staircase. Dizzle's losing some HP, trying to hold control of the mini wall. And that's your Kaid dead. That's gonna mean no more wall denial for you. The wall will get open as soon as the Mute Jammer's taken care of. Speaking of who, Mute with his Nitro Cell and SMG-11 in hand are going to be trying to maintain control of the garage. Capital Firebolt comes out, only to be denied by Lamont, and he will sit there and be a pest just a while longer. Warrior, that's 2 for him so far this round. It looks like that's your Mute at garage control. 1 for the attack. Warrior now moving in as Buck drones him in. Some suppressing fire laid down before Snuku hops in the window and JJ hops in the main wall. See some feet, JJ. Just open his eyes, but Jaeger's gonna go for that flank onto L window. Dizzle's getting a kill from below. He'll rotate back to site. Plant's going down. Ooh, no shots landing for Jaeger, and that's 2 more for Warrior. Now looking for the ace. There you go, ace denied. Nuku will take that 5th kill, and a fantastic attack round from Team Madness. They made it look easy. That is one of the shortfalls of going CCTV cash room first, is that at this point in meta, it's quite predictable, quite easy to cut apart, and that's exactly what Team Madness did. They had players in perfect positions. You had a player on L window, 2 on main wall, 1 on garage wall, first floor, and 1 on garage door. And as soon as that garage control was acquired, they pushed up that staircase with the crossfire coming in from L window and the main wall, and they just secured the push. Plant was going down default position, I am sure. And once you know, you hear those clickety clacks on the keyboard, the defense has to make brash and bold plays, which give the attack easy pickings.
Defenders,
we'll see if they can spice it up a bit this time. Now going to the basement site.
Deploying ABS. Deploying laser wire.
See the default rotates. Because we don't see a castle on the board or a mutant Mozzie, we can assume pretty safely that it's not going to be the SSG hold where we have a heavy roam. Instead, with Smoke, Maestro, and Kaid, it's looking like an anchor hold. Electrify the hatches. Smoke and Maestro can, you know, area deny bottom of the main central stairs, bottom of the blue staircase, construction perhaps, and we'll see if that works for them.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Bucks can go ahead and clear out the S roam, running for himself. Don't be looking to be kind of the lone wolf entry frag who just secures parts of the map that you don't want to be lazy and leave alone, but you might not want to dedicate 2 full players to. Oh, Elite just catching him in time to pick off Warrior. That is devastating. One of the best performers so far for Team Madness gone early in the round. Only taking 25 HP with him to the grave. We're going to see if Team Madness can come back from it. And what do you know? Speak of the devil. JJ will pick off Alex's head. There's a lesion, an early death, an oil pit. 5 Legion goo mines that will not be deployed for the rest of this round. Elite still holding blue. It's looking like a blue stairs push for now, as Buck establishes that vertical control that he is so adept at. Looking for some tight angles, but no joy. Chicken will dance underneath the buck holes, looking for any easy pickings. Oh, just the heel of Kaid spotted by JJ, doing lots of damage, about 50, but no kill for him. Shooting those cankles isn't going to do much damage, unfortunately. Ivana repels into kitchen, but there's an electro claw on the hatch and she'll not be able to open it quite yet.
A bomb has been
Looking
located.
for a better angle, and we're seeing the attack stall out just a little bit, which is perfectly fine. It's a 4v4. Vertical control has been established. All they need to do is find one easy pick before they execute their site push. They can get 1 man advantage. This should be an easy round. It's the defense's job to play patiently and not expose themselves to any angles opened up by that buck. Sprays down into the site, doing minimal damage. You're still holding blue as Chicken holds Moto. Some toxic games will be deployed with 30 seconds left on the clock. Those will become more and more important. We're going to see Buck look like he's going to go for the B push. I'm not quite decided between Moto or B. There you go, JJ killing Kaid, finishing that kill. Maestro, though, refragging onto Buck, and there goes a second one onto Maverick. The attack needs to now file into B as they've lost the bomb. There you go, a third one for Bacon, possibly a fourth, but he doesn't see him. Not that it really matters too much. He's going to hear the shots fly out. Bacon there for the no kill. Unfortunately, no plant, no time. And Undesired Prophecy will take the second round. So great patience from up on that round. Very well played. The anchor hold working out for them. They simply waited patiently after they got that initial pick. And they didn't expose themselves to vertical play. They didn't take needless gunfights. Instead, they let the attack waste a minute and a half trying to get one kill through the ceiling. And when the attack was unfortunately unable to do so, they opened up a hole to rush a B site where Maestro and the Elda, with its 100 bullets, were able to tear them apart. So a great comeback from UP. Notable performance that round comes out from the Jaeger player, able to kill Warrior in the opening seconds of the round. That was really critical, as Warrior has proven himself to be a star entry fragger for Team Madness, acquiring 4 kills in just the opening round. So we'll see how long Warrior survives this round and if his survival will spell doom for Undesired Prophecy. We're going to see more reinforcements go down on that garage wall. Instead of leaving it soft, that will prevent Buck from getting control of the bottom garage quite so easily. And we're going to see my whole garage this time, a lot smarter of a decision in my opinion, as he's able to regenerate those frisbees so that Capital can't dislodge him. A lot of utility already being dedicated towards asserting garage control from the attack. We know this pillar of Team Madness' push. But there you go again, Warrior, making it look easy. And there you go, garage control acquired in the first 20 seconds of the round. That's just insane. No defenders had time yet to rotate and reassert control over the garage. We'll see if anyone takes the challenge. Kaya looking for the kill onto Zofia, but doesn't quite have the angle. And no defenders now in B. It's going to be garage control for the attack as the Maverick does his job and opens up the main wall.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Elite, though, hops out from gym window and gets a kill onto Sanuku. There's her Hibana dead, but she's not quite necessary anymore. Wall's been open. 4v4 scenario here, Buck still below. Attackers now waiting for another free kill pop up. It's going to be a rotate down from Alec, trying to find the kill to Scumpy. He's on his drone now, hasn't hurt him. Chicken, though, gets a kill onto the main wall, in all likelihood. Smoke spotted out by JJ, but he can't land shots, unfortunately. Smoke will survive with his life. And Alec, playing it patient on this flank, sees Buck's feet through the drone hole, knows his kill is free, he just waits. They shoot the toe. No. Some fantastic patience coming out from Alec, but you can't have too much. JJ now in the site, has control. It can go down, but Bacon here with the Elda's here to stop it. Yourself flies up and Kaid denies the plant. Buck also gets his head taken off by Alec. Fantastic flank from Kaid in the late round, able to deny the plant and catch the final kill of the round. Also notable is Maestro's ability to not let Zofia run right through him. He didn't peek needlessly. He played her into his hands and was able to secure the kill. So another great round from UP. A bit sloppy at first with Wamai dying rather quickly. However, as soon as they had garage control, they hesitated. It looked like that TM took a couple of extra seconds to make sure that there were no roamers or no players in default plant position to take over Wamai's position. And once the push was finally prepped and ready to begin, it was too late. Kaid had rotated down below and was there for the denial.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
TM playing quite methodically, getting control over necessary, I guess, map locations really early. but not quite using to their advantage as aggressively as you'd like to see. A lot of stalling out we've seen happen over the last 2 rounds. First, attacking the basement. They stalled out on vertical play, unable to get any kills. They kind of end up just running in with no real plan. And then the round that we had just witnessed, once they had garage control and main wall open, they kind of got picked apart in separate locations. Hibana done on L window. Buck being forced to stay below the site for the entirety of the round. And the planter dying
Attackers
from
are
nitrous.
moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
We'll see if they can turn around this round, regain some of that momentum that they had initially.
Reload!
Now at gym bedroom, we're going to see if UP can complete the full cycle, winning every defensive location.
Loading mag!
We quite often see this hold where you don't just hold the gym bedroom location, but you also extend out and hold server and cache and logistics. It's a lot of ground to cover, but you can give it up piece by piece, whittling away the attackers' time bank. Once you've done that, the attackers gonna have to make a late push in the end of the round unless they kill you. JJ with a great angle there on the rappel will take away Dizzles, destroying his castle barricade before removing his head. Another early pick from the attack, but we see it refragged twice now. Bacon and Chicken each getting a kill. Chicken with a disgusting shot, my lord, man. That's your gym window player disposed of. Chicken with disgusting aim just now. He sees the Buck, or the Maverick rather, looking for a 3rd kill this round. Nade flies out. No joy for the Maverick. Smoke repositions into the bathroom. Jay on the drone, likely about to drop logistics. Renegade toying with the smoke, trying to get a free kill. There's plenty of time left in this round, so there's no need for the attackers to rush. They will rappel down in the end. They are now ready for JJ to drop. Alec going for a flank, possibly. The attack is slowed down, looking for a weak point in the defense's hold. JJ now dropped into logistics. We're gonna see Bacon likely take this fight. JJ's waiting for a free kill. Will continue to get some intel before he realizes he lost his drone. Ping goes out. Not close enough to execute, however. And both attackers have now snuck their way to the top of the main staircase. Chicken, not quite aware of their position yet. Toxic Babe flies out, a bit of a miss, and his head is taken off by the Maverick. Great kill from Renegade. Will he get another? Let's find out. JJ pushing the logistics player. Yair, though, ready to go. Confirms the kill on Sophia. Now in a 1v3, it's all up to Renegade.
15 seconds left.
No time to plant. He's going to have to find 3 amazing kills in 10 seconds. There's the Kaid. That's 1 out of 3. Sees the Yair, can't quite get the kill.
5 seconds
And defense will play smart, not push until it's a sure thing. And there you go. The round's basically over. Alec will confirm the last kill. A great hold. And that's a complete cycle for UP. Winning all 3 of the competitive defense locations back to back to back. They look unstoppable right now. Great effort there in the end, I've got to say, though, by the Sophia and the Maverick. A couple of bits of unlucky timing. If the Maverick was able to find Jaeger's head through that hole into logistics, could have been a different round. But yet again, we see, although the attack gets the entry pick almost every round, it doesn't faze UP. They come back swinging, getting 1 or 2 or 3 kills. Chicken with the SMG-11 collecting 2 kills, and Bacon, I believe, on Kaid last round, denying the drop into logistics. We'll move on, though. See a Kaid 6-pick to castle. Smart play. You never want to signal the castle, because if they assume that you're going to go church, well, they know that you're going to be heavy roaming. And if they don't assume that you're going to church, well, then hey, they know that you're going to probably be going gym for some reason. Alright, drop an F in the chat there. Chicken taking out Elite, unfortunately. So the opening pick will once again go out in favor of Team Madness, but will it matter in the end? We'll have to
Attackers have
see.
located a
Unfortunately, there's your Jaeger gone, likely the roaming player, as Castle will reinforce behind the bar upstairs, deploying the standard Castle barricades.
10 seconds left before insertion.
That's quite unfortunate,
5
but you know what
seconds.
happens. Smoke has a million things to do, a million rotates to make,
Attackers are moving to
and
defuse
he has to
the
be
bomb.
quick about it. Sometimes if he moves a bit too quickly, he can take off a teammate's head, and that's what happened there.
Doorway barricaded. Needle set.
The drone sees Castle stuck in bar. Castle has already prepped open the moto hatch, so he has no need to take gunfights against players with better guns. The UMP, despite the opinions of some, is not a great weapon they want to take into a gunfight versus Buck or Sophia or Ash.
Flashbang out.
The flashes go out. Whoa, I stand corrected. The UMP doing work. Great angle by Dizzles, but it's refragged by JJ. A 1-for-1 trade goes in favor of Team Madness. Dizzles able to maintain control of the bar a little longer. All he has to do is waste time and drop down moto hatch when he needs to escape.
Reloading.
But now that the Legion is dead, blue control and a bomb site has been yielded to the attackers. We'll see if chicken or bacon make anything happen.
Hostile found. First
Drones
floor.
go out. Flanks secured. It's going to be a blue push for the most part. Chicken positioning. Didn't see the Zofia sneak right by him. But she didn't see him either. Toxic Babes give away his position. But earn him a kill onto the Zofia. Now in a 3v3. This is winnable for EP. Capital creeping down the blue staircase looking to avenge Zofia.
Launching drone.
Castle still being a pest upstairs. The attack not able to get rid of him. Still alive with 1 HP in the dream. Warrior's gonna get rid of the Maestro, but he'll get shot all the way from construction. Great shot by Maestro. Eats some fire and kills Capital. Renegade now looking for Dizzles. Dizzles hears him. Maverick has no clue where the castle is. Assumes he dropped to the hatch. Dizzles, though, playing it smart. Knows he has 1 HP and will die, taking a single shot. Here's the drop down. He's now ready for the flank. This should be a free kill from Dizzles.
My beauties are in place.
Sees the Maverick, takes off his head. There you go. Now, once again, Team Madness in a 1v3 scenario. And it is rather quickly. What do you know? 3 rounds in a row where Team Madness has the opening pick. This time due to even a team kill. And still, they pull out the win. Make it look easy. It's just looking like Team Madness isn't quite as coordinated. One thing that I think was interesting, or I think that is interesting to note about Team Madness currently, is their attack pushes don't look to be very well timed, frankly. Castle able to get an early kill, and when Buck dies, there's no one to refrag him. I believe Maverick and another player went to go push the castle, but while they were doing that, the blue players wanted to get blue control. But Zofia pushed in really deep, Capital kind of hid back. So when Zof died, no one's there to refrag once again. And then Capital pushes late, dies to the Maestro, and once again, there's no one there for the refrag. And it's looking like Team Madness is kind of pushing one at a time, taking these 1v1 gunfights that just simply aren't going their way.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
They can tighten up the communications, hopefully, and push in, I guess, with more unison, might be able to turn this half around. But UP, 4 consecutive defense wins will return to Cash Room CCTV site. You see a familiar defensive lineup with Jaeger, Lamai, Smoke, Maestro, and Kai. Last time we were here, it was Alex late flank from the construction hatch. He was able to deny the plant with a nitro cell and kill the Buck below that basically won him the round.
5 seconds to insertion.
You can't always rely on hero plays like that, however, so we'll see what UP changes up to secure the win and the 5-1 defensive half. DM seems to have this attack down to a science. It's mostly about their communication. They are fantastic at getting garage control, fantastic at advocating the wall open, great about getting players where they need to be to execute a push onto the site. Just whenever the site execute comes, they don't have the timing down. But we'll see if practice makes perfect.
Deploying drone.
Sophia ready to catch some ankles from the Maverick hole, but the defense won't give them any free picks this time.
Hostile spotted.
Looks like Maverick missed it. After I had commended him on his abilities, he'll throw a cautionary nade and try to finish off the map trick. There you go. He missed a single pixel somewhere, but Scumpy elsewhere kills Bacon. There's your Maestro dead. That's serious. Warrior getting another, killing Dizzles. Well, mine now dead. There you go. Garage control once again in the hands of Team Madness. This time 2 entry frags for TM. We'll see if they can make it work. Elite refrags Stumpy from a flank down the master bedroom staircase. Smoke letting the toxic babes fly, but gets stunned by the Sophia and finished off by the Ash, who is now ready for the defenders coming up the main staircase.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Order construction. She finds Kaed, no longer able to deny the plant from below, but she doesn't quite see Elite. Takes Ash down. 1v3 scenario. Now this time, UP in the hot seat. JJ though falls off the balcony. Not like it matters though. Maverick on the rappel. There for backup. And another round goes TM's way, winning the first round of the defensive half and the last round of UP's defensive half. So a lot of momentum there gained for UP for most of their defensive half. TM just not able to make it work, but TM has proven that when it comes to attacking the cache CCTV site, they are quite skilled. They do have that one on lock. They just need to improve at attacking the remainder of this map's sites. We're gonna go and switch sides now. UP on the attack with Maverick and Hibana, the only hard breach utility really left after a Thermite Dasher ban. We'll see if they're equally as skilled as TM when it comes to Maverick tricking walls open, working around Kaid Electroclaws, and the like.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
This is interesting. We're gonna go to Gym Bedroom first for TM's primary site. I dig it. I personally love seeing teams get creative. Clubhouse is kind of in this weird state where it's kind of in a concrete meta, especially in the Pro League. There's the best way to hold each site, and no one really kind of dares to fight against that meta. But I love to see teams that don't just go cash CC the first time, switch it up, force the attack to make plans on the fly.
10 seconds
Most of the
remaining.
time, the attack while you're picking up will be, the IGL will be calling out, hey guys, we're gonna do this, that, and this again. And he's gonna plan out how the attack's gonna go, assuming that they go the default primary site. But once you switch it up, well, that planning goes to waste, and they're gonna have to make something up on the fly. So I love to see the creativity come out from these teams. It keeps the game spiced up and interesting to watch and cast. EP obviously fantastic on the defensive. Clubhouse, we'll see if they have put as much practice into their attack. Attacking Clubhouse is no easy feat, which is why even though TM only won 2 of the 6 rounds, that's about average. Nothing to worry about with 2 out of the 6. That's honestly fine. But if UP has shown practice on this map, and they can win 3 simple rounds, well, there you go. They'll come out with the dub. Ibana gets to work opening up the CCTV room wall to push the defenders out
Bomb
of
located by attackers.
the eastern portion of the map.
Reinforcing the wall.
Sunuku retreats into cache,
Hostiles.
hoping to waste a few more precious seconds of the attacks as Chicken gets to work Maverick tricking Jacuzzi wall.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Warrior though takes him down. Pretty ballsy,
Attackers have
frankly,
recovered
coming
their
from Chicken,
diffuser.
just sitting, feet exposed and such. Nitro Cell's explosive radius extends out through the hole in the wall. Dizzle takes out Warrior. 1-for-1 refrag. The sledge was below.
Hostile found. Second floor.
Seems like Warrior wasn't quite ready for him to be there.
Hostile found. First floor. Take your prayers.
JJ though holding on to cache for dear life. Sunuku not hitting his shots on to Bacon.
Swapping mags!
Both fall back into construction. But a soft wall between construction and cache will get Jaeger's shot. Nade flies out, does more damage. Alec in the Bacon looking for this kill onto the Jaeger. Elite takes out AJ, but Scumpy refrags onto Elite. Looks like a logistics push not quite going the attackers' way. 2v3, this is winnable. Well, 1v3, not quite as winnable. Half a minute left on the clock. Alec will need a minor miracle as he's still below the site with no bomb in hand. The defenders are going to play it safe, hold their angles, and wait for the dub. Alec sees barbed wire, and this is practically a loss
15 seconds to
for
go.
UP. The defense repositions, now aware of the push. Nitro flies out. Alec dodges it with some Matrix-like skills, and my god, of a shot onto Renegade. Not that it really matters. And the opening defense round for half will go to TM.
Operators, you are out
Well
of time.
played, and look at what you can do when you go and off-site as your primary location. Perhaps a lack of preparedness, or maybe just surprise, but Undesired not quite able to get control of Jacuzzi. If Maverick continues to have issues throughout this half with getting walls open quickly, efficiently, and safely, not going to have a good time. With Thatcher and Thermite banned, you don't really have any alternatives, so Maverick just needs to do his job. And it's not an easy job, honestly. If you haven't tried Maverick tricking against a team that has a very well-prepared defensive hold on Clubhouse, it is one of the hardest little quote-unquote mini games in Siege. You can get impacted, you can get your cankles shot, you can get nitroed as we just saw. There's so many ways for the defense to counter you and do damage to the Maverick that it can be a real headache to try to burn through all of those defenses.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
TM, not quite wanting to go CCTV cache room yet, will go basement instead. We will see a castle and Ella, who will ascend the staircase up to the 3rd floor and reinforce Jacuzzi wall. And, well, that lets us know that we're going to be roaming upstairs. Likely the Vigil and the Ella holding the 3rd floor for as long as possible to force the attack to roam clear them. And you have a mute, that's even more time that you can waste, as you can
10 seconds
deny
to
the
insertion.
drone, deny the intel gatherer, and just slow down the attack even further.
5 seconds left before insertion.
We saw UP go for the pure anchor hold and it worked. Let's see if TM can make the room hold yet.
Locate a bomb and defuse it.
Clubhouse basement, it's one of those sites where you kind of have a lot of freedom. More so than the other sites on this map where you can choose to full anchor as we saw previously, or you can choose to heavy room. Sunuku will hold bar, Renegade upstairs with JJ. 3 roamers with Warrior and Scumpy remaining this site. Warrior lets some bullets fly towards the oil pit. One of the best counters for a heavy roam on Clubhouse base is to simply rush the site. Overwhelm the 2 defenders before the roamers can come back to the site, but a good counter to that is a bullet in the brain. And Warrior will put one in Elites.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been
For
dropped.
D5, opening pick goes TM's way, but we've seen it happen many a time before where UP comes back from that deficit. We'll see if they can replicate past
Attackers
performances.
recovered the bomb diffuser.
Scumpy aware of, I believe, Ash's? No, Bacon's and Chicken's presence in the dirt tunnel.
A
Chicken's busy droning out Ella to try and help his teammate. Pings go out. Maverick looking for a free kill. Ultimate surprise is still in their hands. UP opening JK. Legion takes out Ash with a good headshot. Simply can't miss those, Ash, but not like it really matters. Chicken gets the refrag onto Legion. 4v3. Chicken and Bacon stuck in the dirt tunnel. Alec gets a kill in the JJ, taking down the Ella on the roam.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
But he'll die upstairs to the remaining roamer. And Nomad and Maverick, like fish in a barrel, shut down on their dirt tunnel push. So we see the same lack of coordination, for the most part, come out from UP that we had previously seen from TM. Ash pushing blue a bit earlier than Maverick and Nomad pushed dirt, and once she lost her gunfight, which frankly she should not have, the refrag came out just seconds too late and allowed the defense to be aware of where the attack were coming from and rotate as necessary.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, now we're turning upstairs. See if TM can have the same clean sweep as UP had. And then both the downstairs location and gym bedroom. All that's left is CCTV cache.
Agent active in the sector. Set device. Equalizer.
10 seconds to insertion.
Is on. Activated.
Looks like a pretty standard hold. We're gonna see JJ put his
5
shield
seconds to
down so
go.
we can throw those toxic babes and deny the main wall push.
Attackers are
What
moving out
we
to
hadn't
locate a bomb
seen
and defuse
before
it.
from Undesired Prophecy was a bandit. We're gonna go ahead and see it now from TM. With no Wamai, it's and Capital unbanned. It's an interesting risk to take, as a Capital firebolt from L window can shut down your band juggle. Looking for TM though, it does not appear that UP had bought the Capital. And Chicken will go ahead and begin its Maverick trick.
Bomb located by attackers.
Stun grenade out.
Ensuring Pixels Alec though on the L window takes out JJ. A good opening pick from him.
Drone deployed.
Him and Dizzle's there on the L window crossfire, denying the bandit juggle. Warrior retreating for his life. Wall will get open now. Not much time wasted and the player now dead. The first half-minute gameplay is going to go Undesired Prophecy's way. Window. Breaking is heard. Beat it on the roam, looking to shut down this Habana. But she wins the gunfight. Barely, however. 2 HP it looks like in her pocket. Bandit shut down, but Alec essentially dead. We'll see if Scumpy on the Alda can finish Bandit's work. And he can. What do you know? Alda works out 3v4. We've seen this scenario multiple times. Another player L window, one in logistics. Chicken taking out a renegade. That's a Kaid getting that kill. We see Elite take out Scumpy. There's the Alda roaming in master bedroom taken care of. Oh!
I'm changing mags.
Okay, that's unfortunate. Bacon killing Elite with a headshot. Quite obviously an accident. Not much you can do in those scenarios. And Renegade Nitro sells Dizzle. And what do you know? 2v1 scenario. It's up to TM to just be patient and wait for the kill to come their way. Both defender sites are trained on this construction doorway. Pop out from the L window, right? Pretty unnecessarily from the Kaid, but it works out. So who cares? Renegade captures the kill onto Gridlock to finish that round up. And what do you know? Another clean sweep. Lots and lots of momentum going the way of Team Madness. With 3 straight defender wins, it's going to be up to UP to turn things around. We will be returning to gym bedroom. Same order as before. Smart 6 pick to the castle.
Locate and defuse bombs.
The bandit really didn't work out with Maverick in play, but they're still going to bring it anyway. Castle should be able to help protect the bandit this time. They give him more room to juggle safely. Try not to die as early, be dislocated quite as early. Also, apologies for the interesting mic effect going on. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but I hope you'll like it. Pretty standard defense. We've seen this all before.
10 seconds remaining.
Pins go out.
5 seconds to insertion.
Lots of setup to do for the site. Unfortunately, lots of walls. You have to basically defend the entire top floor to be effective on this site. So we'll see if UP's able to run through team's hold.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
So rush into garage, trying to get early control before the reinforcements go out. That wall gets finished off. But Gridlock with her LMG suppresses fire and scares the defense back in cash. Scumpy getting really aggressive unnecessarily, losing over half of his health to a player, to Dizzles outside of the central stairs window. Chicken disconnecting from the game. I believe it's too late to do a rehost this round. It's going to be up to them to make it work in a 4v5. Jaeger finds the head of Bacon. Great shot from him. Amazing angle held. Tisabana takes hers off too. And what do you know? UP 2v5. They need to make it work. Warrior hops out into a claymore. Elite will collect the kill. Dizzles and the Zofia looking for an ace push. And some room to breathe. And Elite finds it, collecting a kill onto an aggressive Scumpy who hopped out of the window. 2-3, this is very winnable. Elite and Dizzles, both star performers for their team. Roamer spotted out below. They know it's 2v2 above. If they can make the push happen quick enough, they might be able to come back. But as I say that, Renegade makes a smart play, returns to the site as an anchor. Very patient push coming out from the sledge. What? Okay. Well, patience does not pay off as JJ makes the same hop out as 2 of his teammates previously had made and collects a collateral. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys real quick as I can get these teams rehosted. Hope to see y'all soon. Stick around. Grab some popcorn. We'll be right back. And we are back just like that. Sorry for the delay, but we had one player blue screen. PCs do be like that sometimes, unfortunately. But we'll turn and get back into the action here. It is 6-4 match point now in favor of Team Madness. Undesired Prophecy now needing 2 straight wins to make it to overtime. If you've not been here before, the format is a best of 3 overtime with a random team attacking first. So, it's up to UP to bring themselves back. we will see a Church Arsenal hold and a 6 pick from Maestro Castle. We're going to have that same mute Ella roam on the 3rd floor and probably a vigil on the bar floor once again as Castle and Legion anchor this site. We're going to see how UP adapts. If they dedicate fully for the rush strat, or if they will instead play it more methodically, hunt down the roamers one by one before they execute onto the site. There's no in-between of those two options. If you choose to split your team in half, one chase the roamers, one chase the anchors, you give the defense like even gunfights, frankly, and you want to keep your advantage. Send all 5 of your players to take out either the 3 roamers or the 2 anchors, just overwhelm whichever of the 2 you decide to push.
10 seconds
But there's
left.
a reason I'm a caster, not a player. They do know better than me, so we're going to see if UP has something else up their sleeve.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb.
Vigil
and defuse it.
dispatches the radio. Thankfully. Thank you, Sunku. And a hail of bullets soar through the air to get rid of those pesky default cams that so many teams before have left active. But I'm proud of Prophecy for not letting them be the victims of default cams this game. You'll love to see it. Bacon, once again, rushing into garage to try to assert control over the CCTV room. And Alec, once again, open up CCTV wall, but hey, what do you know? There's a mute jammer. Oh, there was. Bacon takes it out. Wall gets opened, and not too much time wasted. So far, a good pace set by the attack. Ella with her FO12 shotgun takes out a drone or 2, but here's the drop into logistics. Will she get her feet shot? Yes, she will, but she'll live to tell the tale. Renegade still upstairs now. Jekyll tracks go out onto him. He'll drop for his life. Moving now. Stripper hallway. And there you go. UP top floor control in about 50 seconds or less. Great pace so far. They need to keep it up. They can't relent. Just confirming that there are no more defenders upstairs. And they're going to begin to clear the 1st floor. Zanuku, where are you? And he's in bar, killing the player dropping down the construction hatch. Opening kill for TM yet again. No player on up wants to refrag just quite yet. Drones go out, they spot the player though. Maybe they do? Well, now they for sure. Zanuku still waiting for a drop to come out. And up sets up for the roamer push. Mindful of the flanks, they're going to execute this roam clear quite quickly. And Elite drops. Finds Sanuku, gets the refrag, but is killed himself by Mute. Ella, elsewhere, gets a kill with the FO12 on Chicken. 2v4 scenario. Up needs to make it work. This is match point. There's no room for failure. Dizzles, though. Head removed by Renegade in the SMG-11. It's all up to Alec, and he will not be successful. Team Madness with a fantastic defensive half. Flawless, in fact. I do not believe a single round went the way of Undesired Prophecy for the entire defensive half for Team Madness. So GG's come out. Great job from both teams. But there can only be one winner, and that'll be TM. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope the match was enjoyable to watch, because it was very enjoyable to cast. Hope to see you guys soon. Have a happy Mother's Day as well, if I don't see you before then. Farewell.